Well, hello, my friends. Today we're going to read this awesome book, On the Farm, by Mr. Richard Scarry. And as you know, he's one of my all time favorite artists for children books. I have been reading these books when I first started reading these books, I was a little boy myself, and that was a lot of years ago. So for more than 40 years, I've known this artist and I've thought that he's been pretty awesome. And today I get to share this book with you. So with no more delay, let us open up and see what there is to see. Farmer Bear is a farmer. And this is his farm. All year round he works on the land. Can you see him riding on his tractor? He is pulling a disc harrow. That's this thing. That's the name of this implement, farming implement. He's pulling a disc harrow and it turns up and mixes the soil. Farmer Bear has a big red barn to keep his animals and machinery in. Do you see some hay in the hay loft? Well, that is what Farmer Bear feeds his cows and horses when they are not out at pasture. If you ever drive around in your family car and you go past a field and you see the lines in the ground and all the dirt is in nice straight lines, it's because of this machine. Now, this is an interactive book, and so it gives us things to go ahead and find. And I'm going to read them to you and we can find them together. Do you see the pickup truck? There's the pickup truck. Where is the weather vane? The weather vane is up here. It shows what direction the wind is blowing in. And he is a rooster. Do you see the scarecrow? There's the scarecrow. And it doesn't seem to be doing a very good job because what's sitting on top of the scarecrow's head? A crow. And where's Farmer Bear? There is Mr. Farmer Bear. And his tractor is underneath him. Where is the goat? Here's the goat. And how about the milk can? Where is the milk can? Where are the tires? Right here. And where is the pail? There's the pail. There's the pail. Wind power. Do you know how a windmill works? The wind turns the sails, and the sails turn the machinery inside. Farmer Bear uses the turning machinery to grind grain or run other machinery. The fish live in the pond, but you can't see them. They're under the water. You can see the ducks, though. They like to swim in the pond. Farmer Bear gets eggs from his ducks and chickens. He gets honey from his bees, and he gets fresh water from the well. Where is the hen? There's the hen. Where's the duck? And how about the bees? Here's the bee. And here's a sign that says, "Watch out for the bees." You don't have to be afraid of bees. Bees are not something that looks to go ahead and hurt people. They're just about doing God's business, making honey. So don't be afraid of the bees. Just leave them be, and they'll let you be. You hear that little joke? Now, where is the windmill? This is the windmill. And this is what they were calling the sails. They go around and around with the wind. And you can go inside of there through this little door. And this is the well and the bucket that goes down into the earth to get the water. There's lots to do on work on the farm. Farmer Bear's friends like to help on the farm. Today they are planting a garden. Rabbit is raking away the pebbles. Pig is hoeing a furrow. Raccoon is planting the seeds. I wonder what vegetable they are planting. Owl wants to help too. He wants to water the new garden, but he has forgotten something. Can you guess what? He has forgotten to turn on the water. Let's see if we can find the animals. Where is the owl? He's there. And the rabbit? Where's the rabbit? The rabbit is here. Where is the hoe? Here. Where is the crow? Where is the spreader? Here. Where's the raccoon? And what is he doing? He's putting down the seeds, isn't he? Where's the pig? Oink, oink, oink. Oink, oink, oink. And where is the rake? Here's the rake. Turn the page. Plants. All sorts of plants grow on Farmer Bear's land. Farmer Bear plants some of them, and some of them grow wild. Bees collect nectar from the flowers. They use it to make their honey. Other insects eat the plants and stop them from growing. Rabbit is spraying the plants to protect them from that kind of insect. Do you know the names of the plants in this picture? This one is buttercup. This one is clover. Sometimes clover comes in pink flowers and sometimes they're white pink flowers and they're short to the ground mixed in with the grass. And the bees love clover. Then there's strawberries and the poppy flower and the sunflower and foxglove. And here is the bunny spraying the pesticides to keep the bugs away. A hearty appetite. All the farm work makes Farmer Bear and his friends very hungry. They eat a big dinner every day, and here are some of the foods they like to eat. Did you know that all of these foods came from the farm? What do you like to eat when you are very, very hungry? Well, we have here a nice steak. There's some peas, butter, salad, and lots of fine different types of things from grain. Bread and muffins and rolls. All of this food comes from the farm. Turn the page. What weather! Oh, a storm is coming. The workers hurry in from the fields and flash goes the lightning. Crash goes the thunder and down comes the rain. Soon the storm is over and the workers go back to work. The wind is still blowing and the children are flying their kite. Oh dear, Little Cat is flying his hat too. Hurry, Little Cat, before your hat blows into the duck pond. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Springtime on the farm. New leaves are growing on the trees and birds are building nests and laying eggs. The grass is green again and there are fields of wildflowers growing all about. It's spring and Farmer Bear lets his cows, his horses, and his sheep out into the pasture. Then he plows his fields and it is time to plant the seeds. Where is the lamb? He's right here. Do you know what sound the lamb makes? He goes, ba, ba, ba. And how about the frog? Do you see the frog? He's over here. He goes, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. And the robin? Where's the robin? He's up here. Do you have robins where you live, where they have a red chest? And this is the robin's nest. Do you see the blue eggs? That's exactly the color of their eggs, is a sky blue in color. And if you go out during the springtime and you take a walk, you will find sometimes on the ground the empty shells of these eggs laying on the ground, and they're very pretty. It's like finding a diamond, but even better to see those eggshells. Well then, after spring comes summer. In summer, the weather is warm, and days are long, and nights are short. The grass in the pastures and the leaves on the trees are a beautiful, rich green. Crops are growing in the fields, and Little Fox is home from school. He helps on the farm, but he has time to fish or play in the afternoon. Do you see the dock? Where's the dock? It is here. Do you see the fishing pole? The fishing pole is here. Little Fox has the fishing pole. Do you see the cattails? Do you know what a cattail is? It's this plant right here. These are called cattails, and you always find them on the shores of a river or a pond. And do you see the corn? The corn is growing out in the fields, and that's over here. Corn is a wonderful thing to have during the summertime. That's one of the favorite treats of children, is to eat corn in the summer. Well, after summer comes what? Autumn. Autumn on the farm. The weather is cooler. The leaves on the trees change color and they begin to fall. It's time to harvest all the crops of summer. Raccoon makes fruit juice and jam to sell at the roadside stand, along with squash, pumpkins, corn, and apples from Farmer Bear's fields. The days are getting shorter. Farmer Bear and his helpers are getting ready for winter. Can you see the gate? Where's the gate? There's the gate. And how about the pumpkin? Where are the pumpkins? How many pumpkins are there? There's one pumpkin, two pumpkins. And how about squash? Where are the squash? They're over here. And how about Farmer Bear? Do you see Farmer Bear? Do you see him? Is this Farmer Bear? No, that's Raccoon. Where's Farmer Bear? Mr. Dove is tricking you because Farmer Bear isn't in this picture. Farmer Bear owns this land, and Raccoon's his friend, but Farmer Bear isn't here. And if he is, maybe he's behind the tree, hiding from us. Oh, here it is, winter on the farm. In winter, when the days are short and the nights are long, it gets very, very cold, and there is frost, and the pond freezes over, and Farmer Bear brings his animals into the barn. Snow falls from the low clouds, and all of the pastures and fields turn white, and Farmer Bear and his friends put on warm clothes, and they go out for a sleigh ride. They see Little Pig making a snowman, and they see Mr. Fox clearing the snow from the road to town. And who does Farmer Bear have in his sleigh? He has 3 little pigs. Hey, do you know that story, 3 Little Pigs? That's a different story. But maybe those are the 3 Little Pigs from that story. And he has a kitten with a nice hat. I like that cat. And down here, we have the snowman. And he has a pipe, a corn pipe. Who do you think is making that snowman? Can you tell? You get 3 extra points if you know who is making this. I know just by looking at his little eye. And you can't see his face very well, but look at his tail. Who is this? If you guess that that is Little Pig, you are correct. That's Little Pig making that snowman. And what does the snowman have for a nose? Can you tell? That's a carrot. That is a carrot. So the seasons go on at the farm, and soon the snow will melt and spring will be back. Then will come summer, then autumn, and then winter again. Through all the seasons, Farmer Bear will care for his land and his animals. He will get eggs from the chickens, milk from the cows, and vegetables from his garden. He has everything he needs on his farm. He is a happy bear. The end. See the little mouse wearing a nice little hat? You see him in other books that we read together. He's one of the little guys that appears throughout the other books that we'll be reading together. So we thanks to Mr. Scarry for his wonderful artwork and his stories. And you can't see her, but Miss Rosa is the one who's doing the camera for us. And we thank her very much too for doing an excellent job. And as always, we wish you well. And as always, wash your hands and brush your teeth and be kind.